You have entered the chat. Hola, ¿cómo estás? We're not gonna make this long. We're not gonna drag this out. This was a very thought through video. The video was thought through, and I feel like, going into your mid-20s is actually a thing, right? And I'm telling you, like, your mental state in your mid-20s, like, I'm telling y'all, they say when you're in your 20s, that is when you're the most free. I beg to differ. And for one, I just want to say, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please click the subscribe button. Welcome to Black Beauty channel. I love y'all. I hope y'all love me. If you don't, I still got love for you. I still got love for the kid. But yeah, we just gonna jump right into this video, right? I got 5 steps going into your mid-20s, and then also I'm just going to relate it to myself. Step 1 going into your 20s is that mindset change, right? So you go from a mindset when you're literally feeling young, wild, and free, and it just skips to, I'm kind of getting close to 30. I'm not 30 yet. Them 40 and 50-year-olds still telling me I'm young. Them 18 and 17-year-olds, them 16-year-olds telling me I'm old, right? So we're going into this thing where it's like, okay, I'm young enough to be flexible. I'm young enough to still adapt. But I'm too old to be I'm too old to be making the same mistakes, right? So you start to take life a little bit more serious. You start to notice like what you like and what you don't like out of people, out of jobs, out of, like family members, friendships. Shoot, yourself. You start working on yourself. You start saying stuff like, am I the problem? Am I the problem? Right? We get into that, right? And then, like, I noticed when I start getting out of that, young, like early 20 stage into my mid 20s, the stuff that I thought was fun was not fun anymore. Like, I remember I used to love clubbing. Like, it was nothing. I had heels. I had dresses. I was ready to step out. My friends would call me, girl, let's go. I wish my friends would call me now and say, yeah, we going to the club tonight. Who's going to the club tonight? I'm not going to the club tonight. Like, you got to schedule me in at this point. Like, if we going to the club, you need to tell me last week. You need to tell me a month ago. Girl, we going to the club May 23rd, 2024 at this time. So-and-so is coming. That's how you got it. Like, that's just how I operate now. I don't know about everybody else. I can be spontaneous, but 9 times out of 10, you got to schedule me in. You got to schedule Bree in. Because I'm not hopping like I used to, right? I do want to throw in there that it's a beautiful thing to watch. Like, going into your mid-20s, migrating from that young mindset up into, like, of course I'm not perfect. Like, I'm not all mature. I still have my, certain ways, but it's beautiful to really watch yourself grow. Like, it's lit. I'm loving it. Step 2. We gonna call this one new money, more problems. New money, more problems, right? When you're going into your mid-20s, you start to really think about a career, right?
Why did I have to go and bang on my head though?
Like, you starting to think stable. I'm not trying to go spend all this money on designer no more. I'm not trying to spend all that. I'm trying to think about assets. I'm trying to think about how I could save money here. certain money opportunities come at you, you now thinking like, oh, hold on, like, I need to make sure this is not a scam. I need to make sure, this is the right opportunity for me. I got to make sure I'm saving myself at the when I got into my mid-20s. And for the people who are still in their early 20s, and even, if you're watching me, you're like a teenager, give yourself patience, okay? Like, you're going to get there. Some people get it early 20s. Some people get it mid-20s. I mean, some people get it 30s. Some people get it 40s. No shade. No, but seriously, like, take your time with it. Like, really, when it comes to your money, like, my best advice to you would really be to, it's not even just about saving, because you can save as much as you want, and then something could happen just like this and all your savings account is gone. My advice to you when it comes to you getting that money, do something good with that money. Make your money work for you. You don't want to just have one job. And it's okay to have a 9-to-5. Let's talk about that. Because everybody don't want to be a CEO. Okay? And if you don't want to be a CEO, you don't want to have a lip gloss business, you don't want to have a sneaker business, you don't want to have whatever. If you don't want to do that, that is okay. But just make sure you still got some extra stuff going on. That's all. That's all. And when you're in the new money, more problems era, I mean, like, you really start looking at the world like, right now, what's going on? We just went through a pandemic. $600 checks every week, right? Okay. Government was making it rain. Boom. 1 year later, what they doing? They snatching it back. Right? People are losing their jobs. Gas is $5. What? Eggs ain't $10. Eggs not $10. No. Yes, it is. Yeah, like, you just start looking at the world differently when it comes to money, and like, you really start to value it in a different way. Not to say you didn't value money when you were younger, but you start to value your money a different way, and you start to use it, like, I don't know, you start to use it smarter. Like I said, some people don't get it right off the bat, but let me tell you something. If you want to live a certain lifestyle, you better learn how to manage your money. Yeah, you got to learn how to manage your money. And if you do want to live that lifestyle, you got to know how to bring more money in than you're spending, okay? Let's get into step 3. This is probably one of my favorite steps. Deeper connections with your parents. All I can really do is smile, right? Because I will say, like, for me growing up, I don't know why I just felt like nobody really understood me. Now that I'm getting older, I know that was more so of like an immature mindset, right? And I noticed, like, I didn't give people the opportunity to know me and really learn me, because I never really said everything I was thinking, or, like, I didn't know how to properly communicate what I was feeling. So I know, like, I've noticed as I've gotten older, like, I have been able to be way more open with my parents, and they have been way more open with me. And even, like, because I know there are people who are not close with their parents. Whoever raised you, okay, whoever took care of you, when you get to a certain point in your 20s, you will start to understand their mindset at that age and what they were trying to teach you. You really start to, be more welcoming to their love. You start to be more welcoming to their advice. And honestly, that's one of the most beautiful things. I'm gonna cry. Like, for real, like, your guardian, your parent, or that family member that was, like, taking care of you as a child really turns out to end up being one of your best friends. Like, seriously, like, they do. So I'm praying and I'm hoping that everybody gets that connection that they need with that person. I don't know who it is, but I'm gonna be the one to tell you, give it a try. Let's move into step 4. Letting go of old mistakes. Hold on. Letting go of old mistakes. The acceptance stage. I ain't gonna tell y'all all the mistakes I made in life because I don't need y'all looking at me. I don't need y'all looking at me funny.
You not innocent either, so don't look at me like that.
But seriously, like, letting go of your old mistakes and moving forward. And we say we let it go like in our early 20s. I don't care, because a lot of the, when we're young, we don't give a F about nothing. We don't care. But then when you start to get older, you realize, like, dang, I do care. Like, I feel bad that I said this to this person. I feel bad that I moved this way. I shoulda. Once you get to a certain age and you start to accept yourself for who you are as a person, those old mistakes don't matter. You start to move on. You start to just let things go. Even things that people have done to me, I have learned to let go. I wish nobody but the best in life. I don't care. I'm not even trying to be funny. I don't even care what you did to me. I wish y'all the best. Because at the end of the day, I'm blessed. Okay? Like, seriously, at the end of the day, I am blessed. I love the life that I created for myself. And I wish that for any and everybody. Okay? And I had to start accepting, like, it's certain things about me that just won't change. It's certain things about me I was just born with. Like, I remember I used to try to really suppress being, like, emotional. It's kind of sensitive. Like, I'm not like madly sensitive. Like, I'm not one of those people you can easily hurt my feelings. But honey, I can be like a little emotional roller coaster, and I used to try to suppress it, be all hard. No, that's not me. I'm like a little, like, one of my friends actually called me like a teddy bear, because you know how bears are all big but they're like really soft. Like, I never touched a bear, by the way. But seriously, like, one of my friends really called me a teddy bear. And she be like, yeah, Bree, when you get in your mood, I just go in the corner, because I know, like, you just gonna come back out and you just gonna be, ready to love me and stuff like that. So, it's certain things I had to just be like, okay, I know this is not gonna change, but how can I work through that, right? But yeah, stage 5. After we go through the mindset change, we a new person, we managing our money, we connecting with people on a different level, we're opening up. Some of y'all might go to therapy. I went to therapy. This black mommy, self-care mommy here, I went to therapy. Call me crazy if you want to. It helped me out. It did. Like, it helped me out. So after we did that and we start letting go, that's when we start to make the new memories. I was just talking to one of my old friends, right? And I'm like, we always talk about college, what we did in college and all the moves we used to make when we was 21, 20. What we about to do? Because I'm trying to be on a yacht. It's time to make new memories. I'm tired of being stuck in a house, replenishing it. It's time to be outside. Okay, it's time to be outside, right? And I do want to say I tried to steer away from relationships and friendships, because I'm going to do a whole nother video when it comes to like dating and like friendships and your mid-20s. That's just going to be another video for another day. But making new memories has been probably my second best in these stages of me maturing and me getting to know myself, me getting to know me. I'm crossing my legs right now. So those were the 5 stages. Like I said, your mindset change, new money, more problems, deeper connection with your parents, guardians, or whoever that is to you, letting go of your old mistakes and making new memories. And that right there I would say are like the most focal points of you going from like your teenage years to your like early 20s to your mid 20s. And honestly, I love it. I'm really excited to just continue to watch myself grow. I'm really excited to be on YouTube, y'all. Like, I really am. And I just want to say thank you. If you're coming back watching my videos, thank you so much. I love y'all so much. Like the video. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.